like a villain. I won't stop till I make a million.
How's it going? Good game last night. I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Turn it up! Come together! And the foul! Yeah, let's go! Court! In well! Hey, Trailer! Court! And one! All the way, baby, all the way! Hey, get it! Send it! Give me that! Take that! Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, see you later, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Show up. Hey, hands up. Hey.
Now we're rolling. Just like that. Let's go.
Hey, set one right here. Set one. Hey.
Keep it going. One more.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, right here. Next time, man. Next time.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the star's prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, DA. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Vaughn. Sexton is out there with the Magician. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. And for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with Sanders. Then there's Towns. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Magician passes to Sexton.
Hey, whose man is that? Screen.
There's the pass to Magician. Takes the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
This is what we love about the NBA. Epic matchups almost every night. What other sport has that?
Pass to Sanders. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Towns. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Lillard. 23 points for him the last game against Boston.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And the Spurs with possession here. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Passes it to Sexton. Here's Vaughn. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Here's Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Now, here's Sexton. We saw him with 29 points last game. Vaughn kicks to Sexton. Clock at 6. And Stewart gets it to go. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Brown finds Lillard. At the top of the key, Towns kicks it out to Lillard. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 now.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Now, here's Sexton, covered by Achua. Here's Magician. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Achua. Nobody near Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Here's Sexton shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Sexton drops them both.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Riley's checked in for Vaughn. And he's good on the second. Spurs leading by 3. And the pass to Stewart. Riley kicks to Sexton. Here's Magician, covered by Lillard. Back to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Now here's Sanders. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. And Lillard gets it to go.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
For San Antonio, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And stolen by Lillard. To the paint, and now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Shots are just... flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Magician, covered by Lillard. Going inside, basket good.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And it's blocked. Warren on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Here's Magician. Pass to Riley. Here's Magician. Covered by Lillard. No good from Magician. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Up top, Brown. Guarded by Stewart. Here's Towns. They get it back. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Warren finds Sexton. To the middle. Here's Riley. And that one is hammered home.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Now here's Sanders. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Sexton on the wing. It's hauled in by Brown.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Now, here's Sexton. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
That's good from Magician. Trailblazers trail by 4. Passes to Goodwin. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Basket counts. Here's Magician. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Ware, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Sanders. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Spencer. No good there with the step-back J.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Pass to Ware. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, trailing by 5. Spencer, covered by Williamson. Here's Spencer. It's deflected. Williamson looking it over. To the paint. Here's Riley. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. He's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Spencer, the pass to Goodwin. Inside, here's Sanders. No good that time. Good D by Williamson. And there's the pass to Riley. Here's Magician. 11 points in the game. Here is Riley. It's hauled in by Goodwin.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
In transition, here come the Spurs. And that one, good. Ware's got his second bucket of the night.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Terrell. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And it's good, 2 points. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To the inside, here's Spencer. It's deflected. Ware dishes to Williamson.
Right here.
Passes it to Magician. Six on the shot clock. Throws it up high.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Bouknight, he's checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Terrell. Goodwin kicks to Sanders. Spencer, the pass to Paxson. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought. No good there. Spurs leading by 13. And here is Bouknight. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Sanders. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Ware. He has 7. Spurs working the ball around now. Sanders against Williamson. Here's Bouknight. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Spencer, and it comes off the front of the rim.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
Bouknight with the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Releases. It's tipped. And so it's San Antonio out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helps him get open.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
Well, and Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's who David Fizdale's going to go with. We've got Goodwin. Paxson is out there with Sanders. And it's Spencer in at the 5. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Ware. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
And so he hits both. Trailblazers trail by 21. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Goodwin, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Goodwin's got his first 2 points of the night. San Antonio with the ball. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Terrell following the bucket by the Spurs. Brown finds Goodwin to the left wing. Here's Terrell. Rebounded by the Spurs.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ware, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Terrell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Ware. 13 points in the game. Here's Vaughn. 4 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. Now the pass to Brown. Here's Spencer. Vaughn with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 21. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And that one falls for Bouknight.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Lillard the pass to Towns. And it goes down 2 points. Towns has got 6.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Now, here's Stewart. He had 22 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Here's Bouknight. Passes it to Maledon. Shoots over Lillard. Good. That one on target for Maledon. Maledon's got his first bucket of the night. For Portland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Lillard. Driving to the basket. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Lillard's willingness to challenge defenders.
Now, here's Warren. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Bouknight. Fades and shoots. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs leading by 21. Here's Stewart. Nails the baby hook. Stewart's got his second bucket tonight.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Lillard. Got a hand on it.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Here's Terrell. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. The Spurs have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Stewart trying to get open. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard. For San Antonio, they've knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He misses the free throw. And, Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Now, here's Brown. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Thunder was phenomenal. He added 33 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
Go get him.
Now here's Towns. 35 points for him last game against Boston.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Here's Stewart. It doesn't go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The 11-footer. He goes up again. Got a piece of it. Here's Magician, covered by Achua. Portland grabs the miss. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Terrell. The kick out to Brown.
Pick him right, pick him right.
Right wing, 6 to shoot. Here's Terrell. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
The pass to Magician. To the inside, and stolen by Achua. Looking to end his cold spell. It's deflected. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Magician. Kicks to Warren. To the wing right side. Stewart trying to get open. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting and wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
The Trailblazers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And that one's good. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Sanders checked in for Portland. San Antonio also making some changes. Riley's checked in for Stewart, and it's Colin Sexton in for Maladon. Brown feeling it out a bit. Lillard fires away from way outside. Portland again missing.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Warren dishes to Sexton.
Right here.
To the paint. Here's Riley. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 6th assist on the night. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Sexton against Sanders. Clock at 6. Brown against Sexton. Puts one up from 19. And it's Brown missing. And so Sexton will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Portland shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
It's impressive how far Towns has come. Already a standout back when he was a Rookie of the Year. He's never stopped working on his game.
Magician passes to Riley. Sexton up top. Sanders covering. Sexton attacking. Here's Riley. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 12.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Releases. Second shot opportunity. He can't get it to go. And the Spurs going the other way now. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. 1:29 left in the first half. Here's Spencer. That one, no good. Nice D from Magician.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Goodwin, following the basket by Colin Sexton. Goodwin passes to Sanders. 14 feet away, shot clock at 5. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Magician. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And that's 19 points for Magician.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions. Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Riley, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Paxson kicks to Sanders. Portland again missing. And so it's San Antonio sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Magician.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, Sexton is out there with the Magician. Then there's Warren. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Vaughn in at the 4 spot. Here's Magician. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam. The Trailblazers shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Pass to Brown. And Lillard kicks to Brown. There's the triple. Portland no good that time either. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Magician, covered by Lillard. To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Lillard. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
There's just an edge to Lillard's game. You better bring your A game defensively or he will eat you alive.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And it's the Spurs ball. Outside, Sexton. Over Sanders. And another basket for San Antonio.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Swiped away. To the wing on the left. Here's Magician. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's a great move by Lillard. Quick and decisive. Doesn't waste time on the attack.
Hey, right here.
Magician passes to Sexton. Inside, Magician. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brown against Warren. Brown kicks to Sanders. He dishes it to Lillard. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 24.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dame doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
Sexton's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Lillard. 24 points for him. The kick out to Towns. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Magician. He's got 22. The pass to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive, and it's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And it's blocked.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sanders' shot is good. San Antonio's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Sexton against Sanders. Sexton with it. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vaughn. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Lillard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lillard's got 26.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And yes, it's good.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Lillard outside. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And Portland making a change here. Terrell's checked in. The Spurs making a switch here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. To the right side. Now, here's Stewart. Defense is right there. Magician passes to Ware. 4 on the clock. Here's Bouknight. And it's off from three-point range. The Trailblazers shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our..."
He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sanders comes in for Brown. Williamson is checked in for the Spurs. Magician comes in for Maladon. Williamson left side. Here's Magician. 22 points for him. Down low, Riley. And the layup's good off the glass. 16 points for him.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
pass to Sanders. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Spurs.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Terrell. 14 points for him. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Riley passes it to Bouknight. Clock at 6. This one for 3. And Sanders pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Goodwin. 1:20 left to play in the third. Back to Sanders. The three. Not going to go that time.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Terrell. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Now Sanders. Another miss by Sanders.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Right wing to the middle. Here's Williamson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williamson's got his first points of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Stolen. One-on-one here. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Terrell. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's San Antonio out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Lillard on the bench, here's who David Fizdale's going to go with. They've got Corey Joseph. Maker out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Sanders. And it's Paxson in at the 3. Warren, good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Outside Crowder. Here's Sanders. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Bounce pass for Milton. Magician gets it to go from beyond the arc. Magician's got 25 points.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
The 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And it's blocked.
And, boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Joseph. And, Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Sanders. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Poked away. Williamson finds Milton. And here is Joseph. They need this. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The Spurs making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Magician passes to Williamson. Over Maker. San Antonio again missing. They get it back. Here's Magician. Drills it from outside. Magician's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
When you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well. Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Here's Milton. Joseph with the rebound. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Paxson kicks to Lillard for the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Williamson outside. The floater, and he sinks the layup.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
They get a hand on it. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The officials are all over that one.
And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the Stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
Melodon's checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Magician. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball.
Yo, check that.
The pass to Paxson. Back to Lillard. That one drops for him.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Here's Magician. Here's Chugainov. Banked in off the glass.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And Lillard kicks to Joseph. Outside Crowder. Now here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Ballad on. And Maker sends it back.
Watching him protect the rim, you never guess Maker's averaging less than 1 block a game for his career.
Levin's checked in for Portland. Here's Magician. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up. Tries to save it. It's stolen by Maker. Passes it to Joseph. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Maker with the ball. Pass to Lillard. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now, here's Melodon. He's covered by Joseph. Magician passes to Melodon. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Here's Lillard. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Now, here's Melodon. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Stewart. 5 to shoot. Here's Magician. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Joseph, the pass to Maker. He kicks to Crowder. Takes it inside. Williamson with the block. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Hey, watch back door. Hey, help.
6 to shoot. Lillard, the pass to Crowder. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Here's Magician, covered by Lillard. There's the pass to Melodon. To the paint. Here's Chugainov, and Maker sends it back. And now Portland on the break. Joseph leading the charge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Looking back at the previous decade, Steve, in the NBA, super teams have been dominant in the league. Do you like the ones with 2 or 3 stars?
You know, each has its advantages, Kevin. The 2-star model allows for a deep bench. We saw that with AD and LeBron in LA. But the 3-star alignment, a la the Brooklyn Nets, those can be potent on the offensive end. Both work if you're raising up those trophies.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And the foul goes on the Magician. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Melodon. Here's Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got 17 points here in the second half.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Warren. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Trailblazers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Another steal. To the inside. It's stolen by Maker. Now Lillard. Inside. And Maker the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Maker's got his first points of the game.
Absorbing contact and finishing through it, Maker's been adding strength to his frame.
Williamson, the pass to Magician. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Joseph, the pass to Lillard. Let's go. The shot comes out, and it's the Spurs taking it the other way. And here is Milton.
Hey, right here.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Fires the three, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Magician. Magician's got 40 points. Now, here's Lillard, guarded closely. Left side, Crowder kicks it to Maker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Magician. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Williamson. The three from Warren. The shot that time, not on target. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Magician.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Over in the corner, Warren. Here's Magician, covered by Lillard. Magician passes to Riley. Rebounded by Maker. Now here's Lillard. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Riding through these streets like a villain. I won't stop till I make $1 million. Even then, can't stop till it's a billion. Why? We get money cause it's singing. I'ma spend it all while I'm breathing. Queening, do it for my city, giving science I believe in. I keep blowing money like it's going out of season. I keep making moves while everybody else is sleeping. I'ma your girl and give her back like I don't need this. I can't trust nobody when they come with all this sneak. I keep on my Johnny Cash, look like I'm always grieving. Do it for my city, give her something to believe in. Riding through the streets like a villain. I won't stop till I make a million. Even then, can't stop till it's a billion. Why? We get money cause it's singing. Ice dripping, got my wrist dripping, dripping, life dripping. If you wanna pull up then be my guest. All this chit chat, maybe you should say less. I just talked to God and he told me what's next. I ain't slowing down for nobody, I'm blessed. But you can catch me with the 3 stripes out on the east side. Yeah, you can catch me with the 3 stripes out on the east side. Yeah. Riding through these streets like a villain. I won't stop till I make a million. Even then, can't stop till it's a billion. Why? We get money cause it's singing. Ice